Welcome to another episode of God Sent Chef. In this bowl, I have about 10 eggs. I'm scrambled with just some black pepper in it. I'm going to add some of that T-bone steak that we had cooked for our Mother's Day. And also we have some chopped onions and garlic and some cilantro. And then we'll add some cheese on top of that. And then we'll wrap it all up in a tortilla. Alright, so in my pan I have some fresh oil along with some real butter, and I'll get my onions going in there first so that way you can get a good flavor on that. Got a few pieces of steak in there, but that's okay. So I add some real butter along with this garlic and onions so that way you can get that caramel color. You can see it coming along very nicely. And remember not to have too high of a heat because it turns your onions into a bitter flavor. So you want like a medium high just to sweat it out so that way you can get that sweetness out of that onion and those garlics coming together. And that's about what I'm looking for right there. See, it's all shrinked down, got a nice brown tint to it. So now I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of my ingredients. And first up is the steak. Bam, there you go, right there. Let that go. I'm not going to let it cook too long because I don't want it to harden up, just to heat up a little bit, and then I'll go ahead and fold the eggs in. Alright, so most of the people I know will go ahead and say, let's stop right there and make this a carne asada burrito, but we're doing machaca this morning. So I remove my meat from the pan, and I'm going to add some more of this melted butter inside of this hot pan. Turn the heat up a little bit. Get that going. I'm going to show you something that's very important. As a result of having a very hot pan, look at how the egg cooks. Very quick. See that? Remember, this is 10 eggs. In a short period of time. See how it comes together. Doesn't take much at all when you have the right temperature on your pan. You see how it doesn't stick to the pan, it just comes right on out. And I like to get the eggs going with that butter. See, it has a little brownness to it. A lot of black pepper that's in here. Cooking up very nice. And if you're noticing, it's coming together really quick. And that's why I'm stirring it up. And I'm going to go ahead and turn this heat down. And I'm going to add the meat back into it. Alright, so you can see it's not totally cooked on top because I want to be able to add the steak right back in here. And give it this final stir. And the heat from the meat, bottom of the pan, you can see how it all comes together. The chocolate style burritos coming up. There we go. Alright, so normally we can stop right there, but we like it a little cheesy. So here we're going to go ahead and top it off with a little cheese. There we go. That's Cheese melted in there. And of course, a little cilantro. There you go. All right, so what I did was turn the heat off of the eggs, and I want you to see just how they continue to cook for themselves. You see how it's eggy and cheesy. So turning it off before it actually dries out is so important. All right. So now we'll go ahead and make our burrito. All right, so here it is. This is my machaca style burrito, and I add a little green chili, and of course you can see my jalapeno pepper and my pickled carrots right here. It's going to be very delicious. God bless you, and have a great morning. And you can't forget the sour cream.